used to know my own reflection, used to stand for something true. Now I look into the mirror and I only see you. I traded nights of dreaming for waiting by my phone. I slowly disappeared, trying not to feel alone. Every promise I was keeping was never mine to claim. I bent until I broke myself and called it love again. I lost my self-love. You gave my heart away in pieces. I forgot what I was worth while fixing all your weakness. I lost my voice, my truth, my reasons, my point of view. I lost myself loving you. I wore your moves like clothing, let your silence shape my days. I blame myself for everything, even when you walked away. I stopped asking what I needed, stopped fighting when it hurt. I made your happiness my purpose and left myself in the dirt. I kept shrinking for your comfort till I barely filled the room. I thought that was devotion, but it felt more like my doom. I lost my self-love. You gave my heart away in pieces. I forgot what I was worth while fixing all your weakness. I lost my voice, my truth, my reasons, my point of view. I lost myself loving you. Love shouldn't feel like vanishing or proving I belong. I shouldn't have to break myself just to keep us strong. I don't hate you for the damage, just wish I had known that losing who was would leave me so alone. Slow beat drops, breath barely steady. I'm still here, but not quite ready. I lost myself loving you, gave my heart away in pieces. I forgot what I was worth while fixing all your weakness. I lost my voice, my truth, my reasons, my point of view. I lost myself loving you. Now I'm standing in the silence, trying to remember who I was before I lost myself loving you. Ooh, ooh. I gave you mornings I was tired, gave you nights I needed rest. Every dream I had for myself I put behind your happiness. I showed up when you were breaking, held you steady when you fell. I kept my tears hidden so you wouldn't have to tell. I never counted what it cost me, I just paid it anyway. I thought love meant emptying myself so you could stay. I gave you everything, every piece of who I was. I made you my religion while I slowly lost my trust. I gave you everything and called it compromise, but love shouldn't feel like sacrifice where only one survives. I cancel plans without explaining, changed my path to match your pace. I kept forgiving all your distance just to see your face. You never asked me to give this much, but you never stopped at two. And I kept hoping one day you'll give the same back too. I can't wait for a moment where you finally see that loving you completely was costing me. I gave you everything, every piece of who I was. I made you my religion while I slowly lost my trust. I gave you everything and called it compromise, but love shouldn't feel like sacrifice where only one survives. If love is meant to be a balance, why was I the only way? If devotion turns to self-erasure, is the love or is it fate? Suffer and be beat, heart beat low. I gave you all you didn't know. I gave you everything, more than I could afford. I kept giving, hoping you love me more. I gave you everything until I had nothing left. I gave you everything, but not to myself. Now I'm counting what I lost, learning how to breathe again. I gave you everything and forgot where I began. I pour myself into your hands until they overflow. Every part of me was yours, and now I don't feel whole. I gave until I disappeared, called it loyalty. Now all that's left is silence, and nothing left for me. I kept saying I was fine while breaking quietly. I spent my strength on holding us and left none here for me. There's nothing left for me, no fight, no fire inside. I burned it all to keep you warm while freezing in my life. There's nothing left for me, no tears, no energy. I gave away my everything, and now there's nothing left for me. I forgot how to ask for help, forgot what I deserve. I ignored my own reflection just to make yours hurt less. I became what you needed, even when it hurt to breathe. I thought love was given till it emptied me. I confused exhaustion for proof that I cared. I didn't see the damage until I wasn't there. There's nothing left for me, no fight, no fire inside. I burned it all to keep you warm while freezing in my life. There's nothing left for me, no tears, no energy. I gave away my everything. I don't blame you for staying, I blame myself for forgetting that love shouldn't feel like loss with no one else regretting. Don't be faced, heart beats slow. I gave too much, now I know. There's nothing left for me but silence and release. I'm learning how to rest again, find peace in being me. There's nothing left for me but space to finally see. I need to build myself back up from what you took from me. I'm standing in the aftermath, trying to breathe and see what grows back when there's nothing left for me. I used to answer when they called me, now I hesitate. Every word feels unfamiliar, every smile feels fake. I hear my name in old conversations, like it belongs to someone else. I became who you needed and misplaced myself. I stopped introducing who I was, I just said who I knew. Every version of me was built around you. I forgot my name, somewhere in your shadow. I forgot my place, trying to make you whole. I traded my reflection for yours to stay the same. I lost who I was, I forgot my name. I dressed the way you liked me, spoke the words you approved. I learned to read your silence before I spoke my truth. I caught myself apologizing for feelings I didn't fake. I started shrinking my existence for your comfort's sake. I was so busy being needed, I forgot how to be anything other than what you wanted from me. I forgot my name, somewhere in your shadow. I forgot my place, trying to make you whole. I traded my reflection for yours to stay the same. I lost who I was, I forgot the edges till you fade from view. I shouldn't need permission to exist with you. I'm trying to remember the sound of my own voice, the man I was before I made this choice. Soft keys fall, heartbeat slow, calling myself, but I don't know. I forgot my name, but I'm learning it again. Through the wreckage and the pain, I'm reclaiming every part I once gave away. I lost who I was, but I won't forget again. If you ever say my name, I hope it sounds brand new, because now I know it belongs to me, not you. I thought love and losing pieces just to keep us intact. I didn't see the slow erosion till I couldn't get myself back. I gave you my best intentions, every ounce of belief. I kept tearing myself apart just to make us complete. I confused endurance with devotion, pain with loyalty. I stayed loyal to the damage and called it loving you and me. Loving you cost me every boundary I ignored. I paid with parts of who I was that I can't restore. I gave you all my energy till nothing was left to see. Loving you cost me. instincts beg me to choose myself and run. I silenced every warning sign just to say we weren't done. I kept believing never could fix what love couldn't save. I was digging us deeper while burying who I became. I wore my wounds like promises, hoping you'd finally see. But love shouldn't ask you to stop being free. Loving you cost me every boundary I ignored. I paid with parts of who I was that I can't restore. I gave you all my energy till nothing was left to see. Loving you cost me. I don't regret the feelings, I regret the denial. I ignore my own reflection for a long, long while. If love requires self-erasure just to barely survive, then losing you was the moment I started to come alive. Strips down, just voice and truth. I lost myself trying to prove loving you cost me, but I'm learning the fee was the price to finally see, yeah, what love shouldn't be. I'm gathering the fragments you took from me. Loving you, you asked me, but it won't again, you see. I loved you with everything, but I choose myself now. Loving you costing me, and I won't pay that vow. Replay every moment, wonder what I missed. Every time you pulled away, I took it as my fault instead. I learned to read your silence like it was something I broke. I blame myself for every distance, every word you never spoke. I try to be softer, try to be strong, try to be everything just to belong. I wasn't enough, no matter how I tried. I gave you all my patience while I slowly died. I wasn't enough for you to choose me. I bent myself in half, still couldn't make you see. I adjusted all my boundaries till they disappeared. I smiled through disappointment just to keep you near. I measured my worth in your attention, counted love in seconds you stayed. I can lower in my standards so you wouldn't walk away. I kept believing effort could change your heart, but loving you was tearing me apart. I wasn't enough, no matter how hard I tried. I gave you all my patience while I slowly died. I wasn't enough for you to choose me. I bent myself in half, still couldn't make you see. Maybe I wasn't the problem, maybe love should feel like this. Maybe needing more isn't something to dismiss. I shouldn't have to audition for a love that's true. I shouldn't lose myself just to be with you. Low lights fade, voice almost gone. I stayed too long, thinking I was wrong. I wasn't enough, but that wasn't the truth. I was just giving my heart to someone who couldn't choose. I wasn't enough, and your story's free, but I won't let your indecision define my name. I'm learning the difference between love and proof. I wasn't enough for you, but I was never the issue. I used to glow without trying, used to laugh without fear. Now every room feels heavier, every smile feels rehearsed and unclear. I shared my warmth so freely, let you live inside my flame. I didn't notice you were taking more than you ever gave. I thought love was sharing brightness, now watching mine fade. I stayed in the dark with you and called it being brave. You took my light, left me in the shade. I dimmed myself to keep you while you walked away. You took my light and didn't even see how dark my world became, trying to be what you need. I stopped dreaming out loud so I wouldn't outshine you. I learned how to shrink my joy so you'd feel comfortable too. I made myself less visible so you wouldn't feel small. I didn't see ours disappearing or trying to save us all. Love shouldn't require shadows to let someone shine. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to keep you mine. You took my light, left me in the shade. I dimmed myself to keep you while you walked away. You took my life and didn't even see how dark my world became, trying to be what you need. I don't think you meant to drain me, I don't think you do, but intentions don't change damage when it's done in love's name too. I'm searching for the spark, you help me lose, trying to relight the parts that once were true. Beat softens, heart still tight. I'm learning how to glow again at night. You took my light, but I'm finding it back, piece by piece, from the cracks. You took my light, but I'm not gone complete. I'm learning how to shine for myself, not for your needing. I open myself out just to keep you warm. I'm bringing back my light in my own form. I mistook your presence for the proof I was okay. I built my sense of safety on the words you wouldn't say. I waited for your messages like they were oxygen. Every silence felt like punishment. I was scared of breathing then. I leaned on you for me when I should have stood alone. I called it love, but it felt like home I couldn't own. I needed you too much, more than I needed me. I tied my worth to your attention and begged for consistency. I needed you too much, and it cost me my ground. I lost my balance loving you till I couldn't stand my home. I planned my days around your mood, adjusted when you changed. I called anxiety connection and thought that was the same. I feared if I pulled away, you'd disappear for good. So I stayed small and silent, like I thought I should. I didn't know dependence could wear love's disguise. I didn't see the warning hiding in your eyes. I needed you too much, more than I needed me. I tied my worth to your attention and begged for consistency. I needed you too much, and it cost me my ground. I lost my balance loving you till I couldn't stand my home. Love shouldn't feel like pity when someone isn't near. I shouldn't feel like losing myself every time you disappear. I'm learning how to sit with me without reaching for you. It's harder than I thought, but it's something I must do. Low as hum, heartbeat slow, needing less, learning no. I needed you too much, but I won't anymore. I'm learning how to find my worth off your emotional floor. I needed you too much, now I'm letting that go. I'm choosing to need myself more than I needed you before. I love you deeply, but I lost my view. I needed you too much, now I'm choosing me too. I softened every edge I had so I wouldn't push you away. I rewrote parts of who I was just to hear you say I could stay. I filtered every feeling before it left my chest. I learned how to be easier so you never feel stressed. I called it compromise, but it felt like erasure. I was shrinking quietly, calling it patience. I changed for you until I couldn't recognize my face. I adjusted all my truth to fit into your space. I changed for you and lost what made me me. I thought love meant becoming less so you would leave. I laughed at jokes that hurt me, ignored the lines you crossed. I kept convincing myself that growth meant personal loss. I hid my anger deep inside so you wouldn't feel blame. I made myself responsible for keeping you the same. I thought if I evolved enough you'd finally choose me, but love shouldn't require self-betrayal to be free. I changed for you until I couldn't face. I adjusted all my truth to fit into your space. I changed for you and lost what made me. I thought love meant becoming less so you wouldn't leave. Change you feel like becoming, not slowly disappearing. Growth should come with silence and constant self. I'm learning who I am again, outside your point of view. I won't abandon myself just to stay with you. Beat drops low, truth sinks in. I gave too much from within. I changed for you, but I won't do that again. I'll grow without losing myself just to keep someone in. I changed for you, now I'm choosing me. Love won't cost my identity. I love you deeply, but I crossed my own line. I changed for you and forgot what was mine. I stayed through all the maybes, through the nights you weren't sure. I kept waiting for commitment, like it was something I could earn. Watched you hesitate while I stood still in place. I gave you all my certainty, you gave me your escape. I thought patience would be enough, but loyalty would show. But love shouldn't feel like waiting to be wanted, to be known. But still not chosen after all I gave. I loved you like a promise, you loved me like a phase. Still not chosen, no matter how I try. I made you my decision. You kept me as an option in your life. I rearranged my future to fit your hesitation. Called your distance timing and my pain overthinking. I kept hoping clarity would come if I stayed, but every step I took towards you, you kept pulling away. I shouldn't have to compete with your fear of commitment. Love shouldn't leave you questioning if you're truly in it. Still not chosen after all I gave. I loved you like a promise, you loved me like a phase. Still not chosen, no matter how I tried. I made you my decision. You kept me as an option in your life. Being an option hurts more than being left behind. At least endings are honest, at least they don't waste time. Deserve certainty, not crumbs dressed up as care. I deserve someone choosing me like I was already there. Be fake, voice low, stay too long, hoping you'd grow. I'm still not chosen, but I'm choosing me. I will wait in someone's shadow, hoping they'll finally see I'm still not chosen in your unfinished story. But I won't let your indecision define my worth or my glory. I release the hope I held for something you couldn't give. I wasn't chosen by you, but I'm choosing how I live. I stare at the ceiling. The silence fills the room. I gave all I had to you. Now I'm left with gloom. The spaces where my laughter lived are now just echoes faint. I offer love so freely, but receive nothing to pain. I used to carry dreams inside, but now they feel like dust. Every part of me that loved you is crumbled into rust. I feel empty now, after giving all I had. I poured myself into your hands and lost what made me glad. I feel empty now, no spark, no flame, no vow. I gave too much away, now I feel empty now. I watch the days slip slowly through fingers I can't keep. I traded in a fire for promises too deep. I tried to hold on tighter to keep the love alive, but loving you completely left nothing of me to survive. I look in the mirror and barely recognize the man who used to shine before losing his own skies. I feel empty now, after giving all I had. I poured myself into your hands and lost what made me glad. I feel empty now, no spark, no flame, no vow. I gave too much away, and now I feel empty now. Love shouldn't hollow you or steal your core away, but I stayed too long and now the colors fade to gray. I'm learning to refill myself piece by piece, day by day. Even when the hurt remains, I'll find a way. Soft R&B beat, heartbeat slow. The emptiness whispers, but I'm letting go. I feel empty now, but I'll reclaim what's mine. I gave too much away, but soon I'll find a sign. I feel empty now, yeah, I'm learning somehow to take back all I lost and fill me up again now. The quiet lingers, but the dawn will show. I feel empty now, but I'll begin to grow. I showed up every morning, even when I was tired. I gave my love completely, but my heart felt mine. I carried every worry, every fight we faced. I built our love with effort, but never felt your grace. I thought love was devotion, but devotion shouldn't drain every part of who I am for someone else's gain. Loving you was work, and I clocked in every day. I gave all my energy, but you didn't stay. Loving you was work, and the overtime was mine. I labored in the shadows while you stayed blind. I fixed what was broken before it even appeared. I held you through storms while my own storms raged near. I sacrificed my rest, I sacrificed my pride, I sacrificed myself just to keep you by my side. Love shouldn't feel like labor or a job without reward. I shouldn't feel like I'm working for a love I can't afford. Loving you was work, and I clocked in every day. I gave all my energy, but you didn't stay. Loving you was work, and the overtime was mine. I labored in the shadows while you stayed blind. I'm learning that love should nourish, not leave you worn and torn. I shouldn't be exhausted from the one I've sworn. I'll reclaim my time, I'll reclaim my heart. I won't put in labor just to fall apart. Beat slows, soft keys linger. I let go and start to figure. Loving you was work, but I'm punching out today. I find a love that lifts me instead of taking me away. Loving you was work, but I'm done with the grind. I'll find a love that doesn't leave me behind. I loved you fine, but I won't do it blind. Loving you was work, but now I'm leaving that behind. I stopped standing in the sunlight, I let my voice grow quiet. I hid behind your shadows to make you feel alright. I gave up little pieces of the man I used to know. I dimmed my fire slowly so your world could glow. I thought love was selflessness, I thought it was right, but I lost myself completely in the fading night. I let myself fade into someone you could keep. I traded all my colors for shades of gray so deep. I let myself fade and forgot what I was. I gave my life to loving you and lost my cause. I silenced my own laughter, I ignored my own needs. I watered down my spirit to grow the garden of your seeds. I measure worth in your comfort and in the weight you carry. I left myself behind while your life was merry. I thought if I disappeared enough, you'd finally see. But love shouldn't cost existence or erase what's me. I let myself fade into someone you could keep. I traded all my colors for shades of gray so deep. I let myself fade and forgot what I was. I gave my life to loving you and lost my cause. Now I'm learning to remember the man I used to be, the soul I tucked away just to appease your needs. It's time to reclaim my shade, to feel, to speak, to shine. I won't fade for love again. This heart is finally mine. Soft on me, beat, beat, heart beat slow. I breathe again and let myself fade, but I'm bringing myself back. I'll shine my own colors, no longer under attack. I let myself fade, but I found my way. I won't disappear for love, not today. The shadows fade, the night moves on. I let myself fade, but now I'm strong. I spent too long looking outward, hoping someone else would care. I lost a part of me that mattered in a love that wasn't there. I let my needs go silent, ignored the man inside. I focused on your happiness while my own quietly died. I thought love meant giving till there was nothing left, but I learned too late that self-love is the test I need in me. Before I gave it all away, I needed me to face another day. I needed me to stand, to breathe, to see that no one else can fill the space inside of me. I let my boundaries crumble to fit inside your world. I let my soul feel small while your life unfurled. I carried your expectations as if they were my own. Forgot that I deserve a love I can't call home. I thought love was selflessness, but I was blind to see. I needed to remember that I first belonged to me. I needed me before I gave it all away. I needed me to face another day. I needed me to stand, to breathe, to see that no one else can fill the space inside of me. I'm learning slow but steady to put myself first, to listen to my heartbeat and quench my own thirst. It's not selfish, it's survival, it's how I'll thrive. I needed me to feel alive. Soft run-beat groove, gentle keys, breathing deep, I reclaim my peace. I needed me before I gave it all away. I needed me to face another day. I needed me to stand, to breathe, to see that no one else can fill the space inside of me. I'm finding who I am and starts with me. I needed me to finally be free. I see the cracks in my reflection, the scars you left behind. I gave my heart completely and forgot that I was mine. Every promise I believed, every moment I held tight, left traces on my soul that echo in the night. I thought time would heal, I thought I'd move along, but some wounds are permanent, even after the love is gone. The damage remains etched inside my chest. I loved too hard and gave my very best. The damage remains, and it's a part of me, a reminder of the love I lost and who I used to be. I try to fill the emptiness with laughter, work, and friends, but memories rise like tides, and the pain never ends. I see myself in fragments, shards of who I was, pieces scattered by devotion to a love that never paused. I thought letting go would help, I thought time would mend, but the echoes of your leaving follow me around every bend. The damage remains etched inside my chest. I loved too hard and gave my very best. The damage remains, and it's a part of me, a reminder of the love I lost and who I used to be. I've learned to live with it, to carry it with grace. The damage tells a story of love I can't erase. It teaches me boundaries, it teaches me my worth. Though the past still lingers, it won't define my earth. Soft R&B keys, beat slows down, I feel the weight but I won't drown. The damage remains, but I'm learning to see the pain can teach and eventually set me free. The damage remains, but I'm stronger somehow. I'll honor the love I gave and reclaim my vow. I carry it gently, but I'll walk unafraid. The damage remains, but I'm no longer swayed. I've walked through shadows of the man I used to be. I gave too much to someone else and forgot the pieces of me. I'm picking up the fragments scattered by your hand, learning how to stand again, to finally understand. It's slow, it's messy, but I'm moving through. The man I lost in loving you is coming back anew. I'm learning who I am again, finding the soul I left behind. I'm claiming my own story, no longer blind. I'm learning who I am again, breathing, feeling free. The love I lost taught me who I'm meant to be. I feel the strength returning, like sunlight after rain. I'm learning to forgive myself for all the pain. I set new boundaries, I hear my voice speak true. The man who faded slowly is finally breaking through. I'm finding joy in moments I thought I'd never see. I'm building life for myself, not just to please. I'm learning who I am again, finding the soul I left behind. reclaiming my own story, no longer blind. I'm learning who I am again, breathing, feeling free. The love I lost taught me who I'm meant to be. It's not an overnight healing, it's a gradual flame. But every step I take reclaims my name. I won't forget the lessons or the love that tore me apart. But I'm stronger now, and I hold my heart. I'm learning who I am again. The man I lost is mine. I'm stepping into sunlight, leaving pain behind. I'm learning who I am again with every breath I take. The love I lost shaped me, but it won't break. I'm whole.